Evening, how are we? Welcome to Vikings. Evening, I'll show you around in a sec, but I just want to point out, you know, I like the old Vertigo building, you know, with its nice new theming. And you wouldn't know that was like, I don't know what they're called. What were them? Sky Trail, I think they're called. £2 Vertigo. That was a good thing, that was, but I think it was a lot, cost a lot of staff, because there's you need a lot of staff to run it. But yeah, that was the old Vertigo, and that was situated just there. So there's still bits going on there, so I don't know what they're doing with that, whether that's another expansion project going off there. But obviously you've got, I can't remember all the names. That's Thor, isn't it? Just don't let when you go to the supermarket, right, don't let your defrost, your frozen stuff defrost, otherwise they'll thaw out. Ooh, that's a good one. I thought of that one. Thaw. So there you go. Sam will like that, Sam Costello. Shout out to you, you like that one. Just don't let your frozen stuff, when you get to the supermarket, thaw out. Good one. Right, on that note, right, we'll show you around. See you in a bit. Evening, right by Loki now. There's a massive queue. If I hadn't done Leesburg's version, I don't know which one's better, because that's all got like little lights on. I'll have to put your little picture in here of that one. But if I hadn't done Leesburg's, I've been trying to get on this one. But because I've done that, I know what they're like now. But I will do it, but I'm not waiting. I'd say it's a good, due to the loading procedure, because obviously you have to load these down, then it swaps, so the people that get stranded up there for about when they load the bottom, and then obviously then it swaps over, and then it does a cycle, and then they will get stuck at the top, and then it swaps over. So it's a very clever loading system. But like I say, I've done I don't know what that one's called, to be fair. I just call it the Leesburg. I can't call it the Leesburg Loki, can I? Because there's already a Loki there. But the Swedish Nebulous, yeah, that's it. And then this one's the English one, but this one's Loki. But you've got to be quiet about that. No one needs to know about that. Obviously, I've done Maelstrom. That is delivering at the moment. But I'll go over to Apocalypse, wherever it is. Bit of bad news on that, unfortunately. I don't know where it is, but we'll go over there in a minute. But yeah, so this is Loki, the world's, not the world's first, but the first in the UK, Zamperla Nebulous. They're quite fun. It's weird to look at when they run. If we get a dispatch. Oh God, frog in my throat again. Like the audio's quite nice. Nice area. Got Thor in the background. There you go. Look at that. Thor. Zamperla Disco, that is. It's nice to have one of them. But I don't know, right. Flamingo Land's Navigator, I think it is. Is it Flamingo Land? It's got a Navigator. It's called Navigator. It's always closed. It's always on the website closed. So it's a smaller version though, so I don't know what's happening with it. Spin it off, get a new one. But every time I look on that website, that Navigator is always closed. So I don't know whether they were unreliable. But Chessington's is the same model, I believe. And that one seems to be alright. So yeah, it's all. Vikings. Oh, we've got a dispatched. It might not actually go this time, but we'll have a look. You never know. So it might just go to the top this time, but this might be... So it has to lift up first, and then it might just then swap them round. but you might actually get a cycle, and then the ones who are at the bottom will stay at the top, and then they download the thing. But I think it's going slow, so it's just a lift up to swap them over. But we'll have a look. So I think it goes up. There you go. Now is that just a swap? It might actually be a full cycle. There you go. And then obviously when it ends, the ones who are at the bottom get stuck at the top, and then they take off the people at the bottom. There you go. Look at that. It's a bit weird, but it's nice to look at. And you get another angle off you. There you go. Yeah, weird, isn't it? But I do like, I mean, they've all popped up. I mean, there's some in Six Flags. There's another one in Six Flags that I've seen on Facebook. They've all seemed to have come out. I don't know whether it's a new model from Zamperla, but they've all seemed to have one. Leesburg's had one, Drayton Manor's had one. And then you go back the other way. You go back the other way, and then, like I say, the people at the bottom will get stuck at the top, and then they offload the people at the bottom, and then it turns round, so they'll go straight at the top, and then I think then they swap it over. They're very clever. Little ride that is. I wouldn't say it's too thrilling, but it's all right for a family theme park. You know, a bit of thrill. It's all right. But I'll do it when there's no queue. You see, because I'm not that rushed to go on it. Because I've done the one at Leesburg. That was walk on that one. But I need to find out what that one's called. And it's on the tip of my tongue at Leesburg. So, but yeah, and that must have been new. Well, got a vlog bomber nearly. Evening to you. Ta-ra. See you at Apocalypse. Evening, I'm over at Apocalypse. So today, right, it's limping on. It's just on one tower. And that's sit down, right near the op cabin. Sit down only. That's all that's operating. So is this now going to run on just one tower? God, I'm out of breath. Yeah, is this going to just run on one tower now until the end of the season? And then if that breaks, then it'll probably close. Oh, got fly in my eye. Yeah, so that's it. So if you didn't come, you might be 50-50 whether they get that reopened, because now if they know it's going, will they spend time and effort getting the Fifth Element back open? It's got its tarpaulin on, so it's like it's binned off. Something's wrong with it, and then, you know, what's the point of actually trying to fix it if it's going to go? That's the thing. So what we're on now, we're on 30th of May today on that, and it's just on one sit down tower. So that's it. That's all, the only option. You can't choose. There you go, there it goes up there, and that's the only tower that is currently available. So whether they spend time and effort on it for this season, I doubt it very much. And then that's it, just the one, get it dropping, and that's it. Apocalypse. You can only sit down at the moment, and you probably never can, well, you can never stand up again, because that one's not been open for a whole year nearly now. This time last year it would have closed, and then they just limped on floorless and one sit down. So that one's gone now, but you never know, they might do. But I don't know. As a business perspective, why would you? So yeah, sad times for Apocalypse. There you go, you can just see it. That's how you get boats off Storm Force 10. You lift them up, lift them off the crane. Obviously, there's something wrong with that one. Lift them up and put them on the right-hand side, just over there, and they come off the transfer track. Just lift them up. Evening. I'm not sure whether I've done this bit, but I'll put this in. I'm sure I have. Well, no matter, because this is the editing, you know, good editing process. But anybody that is scared or annoyed that obviously this logo is going to disappear, it will do. But just to let you know, hashtag just to let you know, it's not gone yet. Very minimal change. I mean, little things have changed regarding the the cube boards for last ride in progress or boom close for maintenance. That's old. That's not the MP anymore. Oh, got to pump it up. I'll get a thingy now. Copyright warning, won't I now? Not that they're monetised anyway. I haven't got 1,000 subscribers or 4,000 watch time, so we're alright. So yeah, I was expecting, genuinely, to come here and they'd gone around the park, getting rid of every single logo and update it, especially the entrance sign. I would have thought that would have been quite a quick change, and the other entrance sign, one at the road and the one at the entrance. But no, nothing's changed, only digitally. So the website, and that seems to be it. They've not done the app, that's still as of not been changed either. So if you do like how it was originally, it's not changed in park yet, only very minimal. You wouldn't even notice that they've had just a little. All they've done is them boards, which is hit and miss because they fell out and then you've got back to the old one. They've only been popped.
This is a customer announcement.
Customer announcement.
Mohammed Jawad, please come to guest services office opposite the Bounty pirate ship. That's Mohammed Jawad. Please come to the guest services office opposite the Bounty pirate ship. Thank you.
Thank you. You've been a naughty boy. Right. So where was I? So yeah, so that was a customer service announcement. But yeah, if you were like the heritage, you know, nothing's really changed. But all I've seen is the 2 entrance boards. You know, the ride board operating today. That's had a vinyl on it, and there's an annual pass new board in the Drayton Manor new font, and then them cue boards. That's it. Nothing else as far as I can see that has actually changed regarding the logo. So whether that's a big mission for next year and then the whole park will change its logo, but where they have changed it is, I think, just on the website, and that's it. So yeah, and on that note, well, I'll see you when let's do the next clip. Ta-ra. I'm back. Just about the logo again, it's everywhere. And also I was expecting them to have new uniform as well. So it's there. You know, if you look out for the old logo, it's everywhere. So yeah, so I would expect next season to get new uniform. If they're going to go for it, you know, properly, you'd expect not to see the logo if you're doing it, you know, properly. A new rebrand, so we'll have to see what happens next year. Evening. Another thing that I've spotted, whether this you know is going to be added on, but as far as I'm aware and what the website says is they're going to shut on the 30th of September, meaning they're not going to be open in October. So that means no fireworks unless they do that in September. But currently they are due, because it says on the booking system that if you buy a undated ticket, you've got to use that by the 30th of September. You think by now whether they're umming and ahhing whether to do fireworks or whether it's not happening or they're not even opening in October, because generally they will be shut Tuesdays and Wednesdays, but they are that anyway in September. So whether they do actually open in October, who knows? So they could close quite early. So we'll have to find out a bit later in the season, but I think by now they would have decided, probably middle of next month, you know, release October's, but I don't know why it wouldn't be already on there already. But we'll have to see whether we get September fireworks or not. Let's go and have another look in Vikings. Also, I didn't realise that the Vikings drunk beer, you know, Carlin, you can buy at Valhalla, right? You can buy a can of Carlin, I think for £4.50. I didn't know that they drank Carlin. Currently brewed in Burton-on-Trent, apparently. But yeah, from Valhalla, you can buy a single can of Carlin for £4.50. Bargain. That's it for this short vlog, only a mini one again for you. It's just to cut the waffle out, to be fair, so I don't have to put a waffle warning in for you. Just show you these boards that they've done. So you've got annual pass, that's a new Drayton Manor font and everything. Drayton Manor, there's your new logo, look. That's it really, that one. And then they've redone your ride information board. That's it. That's all they've really done, and done like the storm boards, no pun intended. They are called soundboards. You know, the entrances of the rides, last ride in progress, and closed for maintenance. Boom. So yeah, and that's what they've done. But I just expected, you know, a full-on, okay, that date that they released that logo, boom, change everything. But obviously it's a work in progress and it'll come next year. So on that note, Drayton Manor, see you in a bit. And we'll see you probably at Alton Towers. That's the next one I'll do for you. We'll see you in a bit. Try.